Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys doing well today as we're here for a live match watch along as the international friendlies continue just before the Euros and Northern Ireland visiting Spain. So hopefully will be a good result, good game. Obviously, Northern Ireland not involved in the Euros, but hopefully they can put in a good performance tonight against Spain for their preparations for the qualifiers for the World Cup next season. So we're off and underway, guys, as Northern Ireland winning the ball back on that far side as Spain quickly challenged, but it's referee's blown for a foul there. So that will be a free kick on the far side of the field. Chat Sport, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Chat Sport. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So Northern Ireland with an early free kick opportunity here, right on that far side of the field. Ball crossed into the box. It's headed on, and it's in the back of the net. Northern Ireland with an early goal. 1 minute into the game. Long ball down the field from the free kick. It's headed into the back of the net. And Northern Ireland have the advantage. Beautiful goal. Spain looking stunned with that. Can't beat Spanish being stunned. That's awesome. Beautiful free kick. Headed on. Goalkeeper went the right way, but couldn't get a hand to it as it goes into the top corner of the net on this near side of the goal. That's actually gone off the top of the fingertips of the goalkeeper. Quality. Northern Ireland fans rightly got celebrating in the away end. Stevie's with us. Stevie saying, evening, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And thank you, as always, for the hard work you put in, helping out in the background. So, Spain now with the possession as Northern Ireland have something to defend. Ball played out wide on that far side. Spain just knock it back to the halfway line. Chat Sport saying Spain put out a strong lineup. Yeah, well, obviously it's only a friendly, mate, and they probably will score during the course of the game. But obviously Northern Ireland will be wanting to give themselves something to encourage that and give them confidence going into the World Cup qualifiers. And a goal against Spain away from home is certainly something to encourage the players to have confidence in their abilities and their potential to grow as a team. So thank you for that, chat sport. But yeah, I'm sure Spain will potentially put pressure on Northern Ireland throughout the game. But let's hope Northern Ireland can give a good account of themselves. And they certainly started off well with that early goal. And a thumbs up from Chat Sport. Top man, thank you, mate. Nancy, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Nancy. Nancy saying, evening all, come on Spain. I'm surprised by that, Nancy. Well, thank you for that. Welcome to the show. Now the ball back with the Northern Ireland goalkeeper as he plays it out wide on this near side. It's just knocked out of play there, and that will be a throw-in to Spain midway inside the Northern Ireland half as they take the throw-in quickly, playing it back to the halfway line. Now with the possession just on the edge of the centre circle. Spain now come forward, playing it out wide to that far side. Northern Ireland come to press the ball, but Spain just cut it back there as now they play it into the centre, working it out wide to this near side. Ball played towards the edge of the box, but Northern Ireland quickly come and intercept it as they knock it away, and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side to Spain, deep inside the Northern Ireland half of the field. Ball knocked into the box as it's knocked away up the field, and Spain regain the possession inside the centre circle. Well, Bradley trying to win the ball there, and he's fouled by Spain. So Lenormand booked for the challenge on Bradley. Yeah, that's a poor challenge. Just couldn't handle the fact that the Northern Ireland youngster had a yard of pace on him. So free kick to Northern Ireland. Jack is saying Spain are away from home too. Laugh out loud. No, they're not, mate. They're not. They're at home. Spain. The game being played in Spain. As far as I'm aware, anyway, I thought it was being played in Spain. Definitely. Now the ball played into the box as it goes straight behind, and that will be a goal kick. But thank you for that, Jack. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Jack saying, love Mallorca. Been there many times. No, I haven't been to Menorca. I've been to Spain, but I've not been to Menorca. Now Spain with the possession as they build from midway inside their own half. Ball played long down the field. As it's knocked out wide on this near side. Spain just managed it. Well, they thought they managed to keep it in play there, but the referee's blown for the ball going out of play, and that will be a throw-in on this near side to Northern Ireland, midway inside their own half. Rosie's with us. How you doing, Rosie? Welcome to the show, mate. Now the ball thrown up the field. As ball sets a place, trying to win it here, and Spain just knock it out of play. And that will be a throw into Northern Ireland, midway inside the Spanish half of the field on this near side. Rosie's saying, please smash the like button and subscribe. Hope you're well, mate. Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. Hope you've had a good week. And a pleasure to have you with us, as always, Rosie. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate you asking. Northern Ireland now winning the ball back as they play it out wide on that far side. It's crossed into the box as the goalkeeper just getting fingertips to that to knock it away. And Northern Ireland managed to get another shot off, but it's hit the side netting and goes behind out of play. And that will be a goal kick for Spain, but Spain clearly struggling to deal with Northern Ireland here. So thank you for that, Rosie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Rosie saying, hope all in the chat are well. Thank you, Rosie. Same to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the kind, positive vibes, mate. Now the ball played down that far side as Spain cross it into the box. It's intercepted by the goalkeeper. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Northern Ireland. Good start to the game, guys. 8 minutes in. Spain 0, Northern Ireland 1. So goalkeeper now with the possession as he plays it long up the field out wide on that far side, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in deep inside the Spanish half of the field for Spain as they take it quickly. Now playing it back to the goalkeeper as the ball knocked out wide to this near side. Now Spain coming forward as they work their way up towards the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as they continue to come forward, now working their way into the Northern Ireland half. Now switching the play with a long crossfield ball out wide to this near side. Cut back inside as now they play it down the middle, but Northern Ireland challenge for it as the ball is knocked away, but Spain quickly challenge and win it back as now Spain on the edge of the D. Ball played out wide to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box, but Bradley challenging there as Spain just managed to retain the possession and play it back up the field. Rosie saying, Mon Spanish. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Quite surprised to hear a few of you guys getting behind the Spanish team. Now Spain with the ball on that far side as they just cut it back there. Now coming towards the edge of the box as they play it to the byline. Ball crossed in, headed away by Northern Ireland as the ball Spain regain the possession outside the box. Now they play it out wide to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box looking for the cross. Cross comes in. It's deep. It's a poor one as it's headed away by Northern Ireland, and Spain regain the possession outside the box. Spain keeping possession well at the moment. Bit backs to the wall here for Northern Ireland. So Nancy saying, hi, Rosie. Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Loving the positive vibes. Now Spain with the ball played out wide on this near side. It's crossed into the box, headed away. As eventually the ball knocked out wide to this near side, and it goes out for a throw-in to Spain. Thank you for that, Nancy. Loving the positive vibes from you guys, as always. Now Spain with the possession in the centre of the park as they come forward again here. Now the ball knocked back out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Northern Ireland coming to press the ball there, but Spain just cut it back as they play it in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played all the way back into their own half as the goalkeeper comes to intercept it, coming deep out of his area. Now Spain again coming forward down the middle as a shot comes from distance and it's into the back of the net. Spain with the equaliser. 11 minutes gone. Spain won. Northern Ireland won. Well, just a long ball down the middle and they took the shot and it's low and hard into the bottom corner at the far post. Goalkeeper went the right way, but just couldn't keep it out. So Spain with the equaliser. Jack saying, I'm only joking, laugh out loud. It's in Mallorca, a Spanish island. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I knew it was in Spain, mate. But you did make me second guess myself. Rosie is saying, hi, lovely. How are you, Nancy? Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Love it. You guys are amazing. As always, loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Rosie. And Jack is saying, Ireland. Yep, I got what you meant, Jack. Thank you, mate. Ball now on that far side as Northern Ireland trying to work it towards the edge of the box. Spain challenging for it as they've won it back here, Spain. Now Spain coming forward as Northern Ireland trying to get bodies back behind the ball here. Long ball played down that far side as Spain getting in behind the Northern Ireland defence here as Northern Ireland scrambling bodies back into the box. Shot comes in and it's just wide as it goes behind and out of play, and that will be a goal kick for Northern Ireland. Jack saying, usually more Brits here. No, usually more Brits there than Spanish. Laugh out loud. Joking. It's where we all go on holiday, though. Yeah, that's fair enough. Thank you for that, Jack. Nancy saying, hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you, Rosie? Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Now the ball played long down the field as it bounces all the way back to the Spanish goalkeeper just on the edge of his box. Now Spain to build again from the back. Spain now with the possession as they play it out wide on this near side. Just cut back there though as they play it now into the centre circle. Coming forward into the Northern Ireland half as the ball chipped out wide on that far side. They just keep it in play there as Northern Ireland come to press the ball, but Spain cut it back up the field before playing it back eventually into the centre circle. Now ball played forward as they come down the middle. It's chipped forward into the box, headed towards the goalkeeper by Northern Ireland as the keeper just manages to comfortably intercept that. And that relieves the pressure momentarily. Rosie's saying, I'm good, Tar. Been running about all day. Just sat down. Think I'll get a takeaway. Don't know what to get. What's everyone had? Everyone had. Well, I've had nothing yet, mate. Been busy working today. So have something once I finish the stream. but I had a takeaway last night. I had a pizza. Although the one takeaway I've not had for a while, which I quite like, is Chinese. Well, yeah, hope you enjoy it, Rosie. Now the ball played down that far side as Spain coming to try and get the cross in, but Northern Ireland make the challenge and the ball is deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side for Spain. So thank you, Rosie. Hope you enjoy your takeaway, mate. Chat Sports scene interested in who gets the left back spot for Spain. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough. Spain now with the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away. I'll try and have a look in a minute, mate. Now Spain regaining the possession further up the field. So now they just knock it out towards this near side. Northern Ireland coming to press the ball, but Spain managing to keep it here as they play it back into the centre circle. Now worked back out wide on that far side as again Northern Ireland come to press the ball. Spain now with a long crossfield ball out to this near side as they try and stretch the Northern Ireland formation. Ball played back into the centre of the field though. Now the ball switched out to that far side again as they play the ball towards the edge of the box. Northern Ireland make the challenge as they just managed to keep it in play. No, they haven't. So that's going to be another corner on the far side for Spain. Let's have a quick look. Wrong one. Corner taken short as it's played into the box and the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily as Northern Ireland now trying to play out from the back. Ball played out wide on this near side as it's knocked up the field. Spain regain the possession as they've just played back to the halfway line. And now Spain with the possession in the centre circle. So let's have a look here, guys. Spain now coming forward as they work the ball out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box here as Northern Ireland trying to make the challenge, but Spain cut it back outside as the ball crossed into the box. It's headed towards goal, and Spain with the second goal going into the far corner of the net. 17 and a half minutes gone. Spain 2, Northern Ireland 1. So, yeah, for you guys that are interested in the team formation, let me just share that on the screen for you guys. Bear with me a second. I'll put the radar back on in a moment. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much to those of you that have been kind enough to do so already. So here we go, guys. Here's the lineup for you guys that are interested in how the both teams have lined up on the field. I'll put the radar back on the screen in a moment, guys. So there you go, Chat Sport. You can see the lineup, mate. Jack saying, I'm supporting Northern Ireland in this. Absolutely, rightly so, Jack. We should always get behind all UK nations, or at least that's my attitude anyway. I always get behind all the UK nations until they actually play each other, and then obviously it's a different story. But well said, Jack. Well said, mate. So Northern Ireland with throwing on this near side as the ball comes back in play. Northern Ireland trying to work it down this near side as Spain challenge for it. Won it back here, Spain, as now they play it into the centre, but it's won back by Northern Ireland as now they charge forward towards the edge of the box. Oh, they just got tangled with each other there, but they've managed to keep the possession here as they play it back towards the edge of the box. Now it's played out wide on this near side as Spain make the challenge, and it rolls out of play, and that's oh, come on, ref. Well, that should be a corner to Northern Ireland on this near side, but the referee has bottled it, given it the Spanish as a goal kick, but the ball definitely ricocheted off the Spanish defender and went out of play. Poor from the referee there, and showing no backbone. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. Rosie is saying, I think it'll be a Chinese takeaway. That's my favourite. Absolutely, Rosie. Yep, can't fault you, mate. What do you like that's Chinese, Rosie? For me, it's beef and mushroom. It's awesome. Love beef and mushroom Chinese. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. Spain have ended up knocking it out of play there, and that will be a throw in to Northern Ireland on this near side, midway inside their own half. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Rosie. I hope you enjoy it, mate. As I say, let me know what your favourite is. Jack is saying Morata. Now, Spain with the possession. Say, play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played forward as they edge the way up towards the halfway line. This is why I don't understand why so many people like Spain. They play so slow sometimes. Now the ball played out wide to this near side. Long crossfield ball as it's cut back to the halfway line. Northern Ireland just sitting off here as Spain gathering confidence in possession. Northern Ireland quickly come to challenge for it there, but Spain just cut it back to the goalkeeper. And so now they come forward again. Long ball out wide to this near side as they try and get in behind the Northern Ireland defence. Played towards the byline, but Northern Ireland coming to press the ball as now it's crossed in deep, headed away. Spain get the shot off and it's deflected behind by the goalkeeper. And that should be a corner on this near side for Spain. Morata with his handbags out here. Just book him, ref. Just book him. See, there's nothing in that. There's a challenge in the box. He's gone down with and then gets up with his handbag out. If you can't handle the physicality of the game, don't be on the pitch. Now Spain with the corner. It's crossed into the box. It's knocked away. Not fully cleared here as Spain just head it out towards this near side. Now they play it back up the field as it's knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper on the edge of the centre circle. Jack saying player who scored for Northern Ireland was born in England, laugh out loud. Well, if you know anything about football, Jack, you know that it also comes down to your entitlement because entitlement to play for each country depending on where your parents are born, where your grandparents are born. If you look at some of the England players in the England team, mate, in recent years, some of them haven't been born in the UK, but they're still entitled to play for England. So, it's not like Northern Ireland are the only team in the national team doing that. Every national team is doing it. So thank you for that, Jack. Jack saying Stevenage, laugh out loud. Chinese curry with mushrooms and prawns. Fair enough. Yeah, that sounds quite nice. Chat Sports saying Spain could do well. They probably will do well, mate. They probably will do well in the Euros. As they're a strong team. Credit to them, they are a strong team, but not a team that I like. I like the physicality of the game, guys. That's what I was raised with, the physical aspects of the game. And Spain don't like the physical aspects of the game. So I'm not a big fan of the Spanish. I like teams that get stuck in and can deal with the physicality of the game because that's part of it. But unfortunately, teams like Spain, Real Madrid, Manchester City are all trying to influence football associations to minimise the physicality of the game just to suit their own narrative. which is unfair to every other club that needs to use the physicality to try and even things up. We've got a water break at the moment, guys. So both sets of players coming over to grab some water. Thank you for that, chat sport. Jack is saying more games should be played in the Spanish islands, Mallorca, Ibiza, Lanzarote, Tenerife, loads of them. Well, yeah, fair enough, mate. But obviously, it's whether they've got the infrastructure to do it. They need the football stadiums to do it. But yeah, that's a fair opinion. Thank you for that, Jack. Sorry, guys, put the radar back on for you guys to be better informed. There we go. So we're back underway. Isle of Wight don't have a ground for England, though unfortunately would be cool. Yeah, absolutely. But there's not just the Isle of Wight. What Jersey? There's other islands. I don't think the French would like England to play in Jersey, though. Now Spain with the possession as they come forward, playing it out wide on that far side. Now the ball played forward. Spain come towards the byline. Northern Ireland trying to challenge for it there, but Spain just cut it back up the field. As Northern Ireland challenge for it, and the referee blows for the foul, and that will be a free kick to Spain on that far side, about 5 or 10 yards from the edge of the box. Nancy saying, I had an Indian tonight, Rosie. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Nancy, anything nice, mate? Did you have anything nice? What do you have? Korma, tikka, vindaloo. What did you have? I like, quite a few curries I like. Rogan Josh is nice, but that's because I love tomatoes. Thank you, Nancy. Jack saying Scott McTominay was born in Lancashire. How's it going? How's it going, Sean? Welcome to the show, mate. Sean with us, 18 SWFC 67 is Sean saying, hello, Gas and all Fandenners. How are you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show, mate. Now the ball with Spain on this near side as they just play it back to the halfway line. Northern Ireland coming to press the ball, but Spain managing to retain it as now they switch to play out to that far side. Racing forward here as Northern Ireland come to press the ball again, but Spain again just cutting it back and playing it to the edge of the centre circle as now they play it back out wide on that far side, trying to work the way forward here, but finding a lot of congestion on that far side as Northern Ireland not giving up the space. Now it's played back into the centre as they try and play it down the middle. Shot comes in, and again it goes wide of this near side post. Goalkeeper going the right way, but the ball was never on target, and that will be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. So thank you for that, Sean. Welcome to the show, mate. Dave is with us. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying, evening, guys, Stevie and all. How you doing, Dave? Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good week, mate. And thank you for that. Good evening to you as well, mate. So ball played long down the field by Northern Ireland as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now Spain back with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Ball played long down the field as Spain play it towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in. Spain with the third goal. Goalkeeper couldn't do nothing to keep that out. 29 minutes gone. Spain 3, Northern Ireland 1. Well, Northern Ireland just not keeping it tight at the back. Yeah, it was just played towards the byline and then cut back into the box, and it ended up being an easy tap in for Spain. Yeah, big problem there was too many Northern Ireland defenders scrambling to get back behind the ball, and they ended up uh, leaving themselves well exposed at the back. You just can't do that against quality opposition like Spain. You've got to keep it tight at the back. Now, Spain coming again as they work the ball down that far side, but this time Northern Ireland challenge for it on the edge of the box as the ball is deflected out wide on that far side. Spain trying to win it back there, but eventually the referee has blown for the foul, and that will be a free kick to Northern Ireland just on the edge of their own box. So thank you for that, Dave. Sean is saying, "Hi, Dave. How are you today, bro? Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Top man." Jack saying, "What do you like from Indian? I get Vindaloo." No, I don't like Vindaloo. No, don't like Vindaloo. Your Rogan Josh is good. I like Rogan Josh. Tikka masala. That's quite nice. Now the ball played down that far side as Spain have ended up heading it out of play. And another challenge on Bradley as he's down in a bundle on that far side. He's got. I think they've got him with a dead leg there. Let's have a look at this challenge. Yeah, knees right into the leg. See, that's what makes me laugh about the Spanish. They when they're physical, it's okay, but when they get the physical at them, physicality coming at them, they don't like it. That was a blatant foul. He jumped up with the knee, leading with the knee, and the knee going straight into the side of Bradley's leg. That definitely looked like an intentional foul to me, guys. Nancy saying chicken tikka was banging. Absolutely. Glad you like Nancy. Can't fault you. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Glad you like Nancy. Nancy saying, Jack, Scott McTominay uh, used to get a more Scottish name. That's that. Haha. Okay, Nancy. Well, as far as I'm concerned, mate, it's where players identify themselves with, and Scott McTominay identifies himself as Scottish. Doesn't really matter which side of the border he was born on. If he identifies himself as Scottish and he's got Scottish relatives like grandparents and stuff, then he's well within his rights to see himself as Scottish. So yeah, so throwing on that far side for Northern Ireland as the referee didn't give the foul. Jack saying poppadoms with lime pickle on it is lovely. Yeah, that's fair enough, Jack. Yep. I prefer naan bread though rather than poppadoms. Shawnee's saying Jack Vindaloos are nice. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Sean. Now, Spain with the possession as it's played out wide on this near side. Ball played forward there. As Spain now playing in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now, ball crossed out wide on that far side as he just managed to keep it in play there. Now coming forward as they work the ball down that far side. Northern Ireland trying to challenge for it. Ball crossed into the box. It's headed away. As Spain regain the possession further up the field. Now coming again on that far side. As they just cut it back there as Northern Ireland come to press the ball. Now it's played into the centre. Spain working out wide to this near side this time. As again, Northern Ireland coming to press the ball, but unable to win it there. As now Spain coming towards the edge of the box, looking to get the cross in. But it's crossed in, knocked towards goal. And it's a fourth goal for Spain. Oh, this is really disappointing from a Northern Ireland perspective. Being cut wide open at the back at ease by the Spanish. Jack said, my surname is McDonald's. Ah, I could identify myself as Irish, uh, but laugh out loud. Yeah, well, you could. You could also identify yourself as Ronald McDonald's brother as well. Jack saying 4-1. Whoa, I know. It's got to be damage limitation now for Northern Ireland. Spain coming again here, playing the ball towards the edge of the box, but Northern Ireland this time managed to win it back as now they play it into the centre before knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocked that's just poor by the goalkeeper. He's just blasted it away and given the possession straight back to Spain. As now Spain playing it out wide on that far side. It's crossed into the box as Northern Ireland knock it away out to this near side. Spain regain the possession. As again, another cross coming into the box, but this time the goalkeeper manages to intercept it comfortably at the near side post. Jack saying, could be a long night for Northern Ireland. It certainly could, mate. Certainly could. Hopefully, they can maybe try and grind themselves back into the game. They should have come with a better game plan than this. They got the noses in front early on. But since then, Spain have just been cutting them open at ease. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as it's knocked out of play, and that'll be another throw in. Now, Northern Ireland playing it out wide to this near side. And so just cut it back there. Now, Spain coming to press the ball, but Northern Ireland just managing to keep it as now they play it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Spain challenged for it, but the referee blows for the foul, and that'll be a free kick to Northern Ireland. Jack saying at least they're in Menorca. Yeah, I suppose they can at least. I don't think they'll be in the mood to go out and party though after having uh, a defeat like this. If it continues to get worse, mate. Long ball down the field as it's headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper manages to keep it, but the referee's blown for the foul in the box. Do you know what? Honest, the Spanish are such cheats. They really are. How can people that are neutral football fans like Spain? They're such cheat. Just in a replay of that foul in the box, and they fell over like they'd been hit with a cricket bat, and there was minimal contact. Jack saying, "What do you think about England last night, mate? I didn't watch it, mate. I was busy working. That's why I didn't stream it. So I didn't have a chance to watch it. I was busy working, but hopefully you guys managed to watch it. But I saw the result afterwards. Disappointing. Davey saying, hello, Sean, mate. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Top man. So, Dave, I don't know if I told you, mate. I've got you down for the predictions league for the Euros. As you know, we're testing a prediction league for the Euros. So, you guys that have been showing fantastic support over the last 6 months or so. I've got all your names down to be involved in it. But if you don't want to be involved in it, you can just let me know. I'll be hopefully doing a special stream to talk about that very soon. Now the ball played down. Come on about goal. The ball played long down the field as Northern Ireland come to the byline. They managed to keep it in play here as Spain come across the challenge. Now Northern Ireland with a cross into the box. It's headed towards goal, but it's not the best as it goes wide, and that will be a goal kick to Spain. So thank you for that, Dave. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Classy guy, as always. Dave saying I'm thanks. Gaz, how's you, pal? I'm good, thank you, Dave. Thank you for asking, mate. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just been busy working, trying to catch up with some stuff while I've got a bit of a break, obviously in the football. So I'm trying to catch up with some other stuff that not managed to get done because of streaming so much over the previous season. So yeah, just been playing catch up, mate. But other than that, I'm good, Dave. Hope you're doing well yourself, mate. I guess you've been working hard again this week, mate. But hopefully you've got the weekend off. Now Spain with a shot from distance, but it's gone wide. And that will be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. But thank you for asking, Dave. Top man. Sean is saying England was very... last night, no ambition whatsoever. Well, I've been working today, so I'll try and catch the highlights when I get a minute. But I did see Gareth Southgate's press conference when I came in last night. But yeah, it just sounded like the same poor excuses from me from Southgate. He's got to go, hasn't he, guys? He's just got to go. He's not good enough. With all respect, he just doesn't. He doesn't inspire confidence and belief, in my opinion, to players or fans. So for me, after this tournament, he's got to go. He's got to go. But if he doesn't, it just goes to show how corrupt the FA are, that they don't give a blind bit of care to what the fans' opinions are, because there's plenty of fans. If you look all over social media, every England post that there is, there's fans calling for Southgate to go, and it just goes to show how much the FA ignore the fans and take fans for granted. I believe it was a full house, though, last night for the game. A sellout crowd. Spain now with the possession as they come forward again, working the ball out wide to that far side as Northern Ireland come to press the ball, but Spain just managing to keep it as they just cut it back there. Now, ball played into the centre as Northern Ireland try and challenge for it there, but Spain knock it out wide. Mexican wave going around the stadium, guys, by the fans, although it's not in Mexico. Now Spain with the possession, still on that far side. Jack saying you didn't miss out. Be glad you didn't watch it. Well, if I hadn't been busy, I would have probably been either streaming that or the Scotland game. But as you guys know, that are regular fan denners, with the amount of streaming I've done over the season, can understand why I'm trying to catch up to earn some money with my normal job. Now Spain with the possession on that far side as they race towards the edge of the box. Northern Ireland challenge for it. As now they win it back, trying to clear the lines as they play it back up the field, but it's won straight back by Northern Ireland. By Spain. And Spain now coming forward again, playing it towards the edge of the box as and just managing to keep the possession. Now it's crossed into the box as it's headed away by Northern Ireland. And now Northern Ireland with it. Oh, they just lost it there as Spain now play it back into the box. It's crossed in as it's deflected away out to that far side. And Spain regain the possession. as Northern Ireland come to press the ball. It's crossed in, headed away again by Northern Ireland, not cleared, as Spain knock it into the box, but this time it goes wide of that far post, and that will be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. Jack saying there was booze at full time. I'm not surprised, mate. Not surprised. You can lose to a team, but losing 1-0 to Iceland is, well, as we all know, that's not the standard we expect from a talented team such as England. Sean is saying, I'm great, Dave. Thank you. And yourself. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. You guys are amazing. Now the ball kicked long down the field as it's knocked out wide to this near side. As now the ball knocked forward out wide on that far side, but Spain just managing to get to it first as they play it back to their own goalkeeper and now build again from the back. 3 minutes added on time at the end of this first half, guys. Spain now working it down that far side as again Northern Ireland come to challenge for it, and the ball's gone out of play on that far side for another throw-in. So thank you for that, Sean. Top man. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Jack saying, I'll be involved. Why not? What does that mean? Involved in... I don't know what you mean there, Jack. Sorry, mate. You've lost me. Davey's saying, if England turn up for Euros and play like they did yesterday, they won't make the knockout stages. Well, I haven't, as I say, Dave, I haven't seen the game, mate, but how many times have we seen England play badly? Let's just hope they don't do it in the tournament because they did it. Was it against Iceland? It was. I think it was against Iceland in the Euros. They played. Obviously, we lost. I remember. I'm getting confused. It's all a bit blur, as you guys know. I do that many games, it gets a bit blur. But we lost to Wales in the group stage. I remember that. And that turned out to be a really disappointing tournament in the end. I think it was Iceland then. Was it Iceland this next time round? We lost 2 in the group stages, I think. And then there was the season, was it in South America when they played the World Cup in South America where England didn't even win a game in the group stages. So we know that England can have bad tournaments where they just don't turn up. Northern Ireland now on the edge of the box as they get the shot off. Goalkeeper makes the save, but Northern Ireland managing to retain the possession as the ball crossed back into the box. Shot comes in and it's over the top of the crossbar. Wow, that's an awesome ball. But just couldn't get it on target. But credit to Northern Ireland trying to make the most of the possession inside the Spanish box. Yeah, just leaning back and ended up blazing it over the top of the crossbar. But let's hope, fingers crossed, Dave. Let's stay positive, mate. Let's stay positive and hope England do turn up. Dave saying, all good, Sean, mate. Thank you. Awesome. Good to hear, Dave. Loving the positive vibes as always. Dave saying can't complain, Gaz. Working the weekend this week. I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. But I suppose if you can work the weekend now while the tournament's not on, hopefully you'll get to have a bit of time off for the weekends while the Euro tournament's going on, and then you won't miss as much while you're out at work. But as you guys know, don't worry. If you have got to work during the Euros, I've been working my backside off over the last week or two to try and make myself available as much as possible during the Euros, because I recognise that a lot of the games are going to be on at times when you guys might be working, times when I would normally be working. But I'm going to do the best I can to cover as many of the games as possible, so that if you guys are at work, hopefully I'll be able to keep you guys informed with what's going on as best possible, so you'll be able to listen to me through your phones or iPads or whatever it is that you take carry around with you when you're out and about. So hopefully I'll be able to keep you guys as informed as possible during the Euros. I might not be able to do every game because I've got work commitments myself, but I'm going to do my best to cover as many of them as possible, day and night, so that you guys can keep informed and also enjoy the tournament with your fellow Fanden members. So thank you for that, Dave. Best to get the work done now. If it makes a bit more availability for you to enjoy the tournament, hopefully it does. Thank you for that, Dave. Jack saying near enough a full house. Yeah, thank you, Jack. I heard that last night when I was hearing Gary Southgate's press conference, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Jack. Dave saying, hello, Jack. How's you, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. What a guy. Dave, you are an absolute gentleman, mate. Love the positive vibes always from you, mate. Jack saying, I'm good, thanks, Dave. Hope you are well. Awesome. Thank you, Jack. And Dave saying, I'm good, thank you, Jack, bro. Top man. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Thank you, Dave. Dave saying, cannot wait for the Predictions League to start for the Euros. Well, thank you, Dave. Yeah, obviously it's only a test, as you know. It's a test for next season. Hopefully, hoping to do it properly next season, but we're going to do a test one for the Euros, and obviously that will mean a certain amount of people involved. But priority is going to you guys that have been showing amazing support over the last 6 months. So thank you for that, Dave, and I'm looking forward to trying it out, mate. I have tried a predictions league idea before, but it was in a different format. So this format that we're going to try during the Euros is hopefully the format that I hope to introduce properly for next season. But yeah, I'm looking forward to testing it out myself, Dave, and hopefully it goes off with a bang. You guys love it, and if it does, if it is successful, then as I say, we will be definitely pushing forward with it more properly for next season. So thank you for that, Dave, and appreciate the positive vibes towards the prediction league. Top man. Ibo Diop. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom. Ibo Diop. I can't tell what you're saying there, mate. Spatry, is that Spanish? Is that some? It doesn't even look like Spanish, but I don't know what you're saying there, mate. But welcome to Football Fandom. Thank you for dropping in. Dave saying hello. Ibo. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You are an absolute star, mate. Loving the positive vibes as always from you guys. But big shout out to Dave, as he's always making the effort to be positive with everybody. So thank you, mate. You are an absolute gentleman. Right, guys, let's have a quick look at the halftime match stats. Not going to make great reason this for Northern Ireland, but as I say, let's hope they get their mistakes out of the way in preparation for the World Cup qualifiers. That's what Northern Ireland are working towards right now, as they're not involved in the Euros. But hopefully, this disappointing result so far will encourage them to really go for it in the World Cup qualifiers. So bear with me a second, guys. Don't forget, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated, and thank you very much if you have already. Here we go, guys. So here we go. So this is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots 13 for Spain, 6 for Northern Ireland. Shots on target 6 for Spain, 2 for Northern Ireland. Possession 82% for Spain, 18% for Northern Ireland. They've got to do better than that. Passes 297 for Spain. Well, that's really disappointing. 66 for Northern Ireland. Pass accuracy, 81% for Spain, 85% for Northern Ireland. Fouls, 4 for Spain, 4 against Spain, 3 against Northern Ireland. Yellow cards, 1 for Spain, none for Northern Ireland. Red cards, none. Offsides, none. And corners, 5 for Spain, none for Northern Ireland. Although I do feel that they should have had one earlier in that first half that the referee didn't give, and it was clearly ball went out of play off a Spanish player, but the referee showing no backbone to give the advantage to Northern Ireland. So there we go. Come on. So thank you, Dave. Awesome, mate. Jack saying that's what I was on about. I'll get involved in the prediction league, mate. Well, no offense, mate. Priorities, obviously, because it's a test, it's limited fans involved, and priority is going to go to those fans that have been showing amazing support throughout the last 6 months. So it's nothing personal, Jack, but you're brand new to Fandon. You've only been involved for about a week and a half, and I'm not don't mean no offense, but you can understand I'm going to give priority to the people to be involved, the Fandenners that have been showing support over the last 6 months, giving amazing support. So we'll have to wait and see if there's if unless one of the others don't want to be involved. But like I say, it's nothing personal, but it's a limited amount of people that's going to be involved in it because it's a test. And as I say, going to give the priority to those Fandenners that have been showing amazing support over the last 6 months. Not to mention the generous donations they've made as well. Jack is saying, Dave is a really nice guy. Absolutely, mate. Thank you for that. Well observated, Jack. Thank you, mate. Jack saying Denmark beat Norway 3-1. Did they? Right. All right. Wow. Do you know what? Actually, I think Denmark's becoming a good team, to be fair. I think Denmark's becoming an up and coming. They got some decent players. I think it's just about getting it right, clicking all the pieces together. Dave saying, thanks, Jack. You're a top bloke yourself. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Nancy saying, Jack, what team do you support? He's a Derby fan. A Derby fan. Thank you, Nancy. Dave is saying, hello, Mrs. Nancy. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You are amazing, mate. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Jack saying, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it, mate. Like I say, it's nothing personal. It's just you can understand with it being limited people as we do the test. I'm going to give the priority to those people that have been showing amazing support. It's just my way of showing them a bit of thank you for the support they've been showing over the last 6 months, mate, because there's been a lot of hours put in on the channel. People like Dave and Jamie have been on showing absolutely awesome support, and hopefully you can probably be involved in the future. But it's just while it's the Euros, it's just a quick test to iron out any details so that I can get it going up and running for next season. Nancy saying, hello, Dave. I am good, thank you. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Loving the positive. You guys are absolutely amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Right, guys, I'm going to quickly nip to grab a drink before the second half starts. But I'll be back in a minute, guys. Keep your comments coming. I'll probably read out more comments during the second half as this game looks like it's already decided, done it? So hopefully I can enjoy a bit more conversation with you guys during the second half. If you guys want to comment more. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. But as I say, keep your comments coming and please do hit that like button. Sorry about that, guys. That's better. Stupid microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Nancy saying hello, Dave. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you, Nancy. You loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Jack is saying, okay, but will I be allowed if the test goes well, like if you do it in the season? Absolutely, Jack. Yeah, absolutely. We're testing it because if it's a success, we're going to be starting it up next season to be a big feature of the membership because I'm hoping to start the membership for next season. So the Predictions League will be a big feature of that. And as I say, if the test is a success for the Euros, then I'm hoping to do it for next season so that you guys can take part. And if you win, you will win. Hopefully, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it'll be either a Fanden t-shirt or a Fanden cap or something like that. Obviously, it'll be the first season we've done it. We do it. So if you do win the Prediction League, if we start it next season, then as I say, there will be a prize. And considering I haven't sold any Fanden memorabilia, that means you guys, whoever wins it, will potentially be the first Fandener to get a Fanden t-shirt or a Fanden cap. So, yeah, absolutely, Jack. Sure you can, mate. Sure you can. Davey's saying, I'm well, thank you, Nancy. Awesome. Good to hear, Dave. Thank you, mate. Players just coming back on the field. We're seeing some substitutions here for Northern Ireland, guys. So it's Corey Evans coming on. And Jordan Thompson coming on as well from Stoke City, I believe he plays. Jack saying United fan. Yes, you did mention United a while back. But my bad, my bad. Obviously, I'm getting you confused with somebody else, Jack. My bad. Jack saying United because my dad from Salford, but I'm a Worthing season ticket holder and support my local. Awesome. Massive respect to you for that, Jack. Massive respect to you for that, mate. Always big respect to you guys that show support to your local teams. Can't fault you for that. They are desperately in need of extra revenue because the FA and the EFL don't care about them, do they? Let's be honest. So you guys are the lifeblood of those lower league clubs and non-league clubs. So thank you for that, Jack. Respect for that, mate. Jamie is with us. How you doing, Jamie? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, as always. A big hello to you, Jamie. Jamie saying, hey up, guys. How you doing? I'm Becky and everyone in the chat. I'm doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and Megan are doing well. And a pleasure, as always, to have you with us, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Now, Spain winning the ball back there on the edge of their own box. As now they come forward, playing it out wide on that far side. As Spain race into the Northern Ireland half. Northern Ireland challenging for it there, but Spain managing to retain it as they play it into the box. Now just cut back out towards the edge of the box as they try to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off by Northern Ireland. And we've got a Spain player down right in front of the goal. As he's just getting back to his feet. Now Spain knocking it out wide on that far side, but eventually it's gone out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. And surprise, surprise, it's Morata again moaning about the physicality. That lad is an absolute disgrace. He really is. Honest, he's an embarrassment to football, that lad. He really is. He caught a little flailing arm in the face, minimal contact. Well, what is he doing? He's implying that it was intentional, that he was. Oh, do you know what? I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. He is the embodiment of Spanish football and like it give the physicality, but doesn't like it when it's coming back at him. Shameful. Thank you for that, Jamie. Nancy saying, hi, Jamie. Nancy, you are a star, mate. Thank you for that. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Nancy. Sean is saying, hi, Jamie. How are you, bro? Awesome. Thank you, Sean. You guys absolutely class. Jamie saying, hey up, Nancy. Thank you, Jamie. Dave saying, hello, Jamie, pal. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You guys are amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Now the ball played all the way back to the Spanish goalkeeper. Spain now tried to build from the back. The ball played into the centre. As now they come forward again, racing up towards the halfway line. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as it's played on. And Northern Ireland managing to intercept it there as they try to come forward, but quickly challenged by Spain. A nice 1-2 there. As now the long crossfield ball out wide to that far side, but nobody there. That was hit and hope, if ever I saw it. And the ball goes out of play on the far side for a throw into Spain, midway inside their own half. Thank you, Dave. Jamie is saying, hey up, Sean. I'm all right, thank you. Buddy, yourself. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie saying, hey up, Dave. Mate, I'm all right. Thank you, yourself. Top stuff. Thank you, Jamie. You guys are amazing. Loving the positive vibes. Sean saying, good, good. I'm great. Too. Thank you, Jamie. Good to hear, Sean. Thank you, mate. Dave saying, JW, I'm good, bro. Absolutely class from you guys, as always. Now, Spain heading the ball up the field as they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper there. Now the ball played into the centre circle as it's not long down the field. Spain getting in behind the Northern Ireland defence here. As the shot comes in, goalkeeper manages to make the save, but it was a timid effort as the ball eventually knocked out wide on this near side. Now Northern Ireland trying to come forward as Spain challenge for it on the edge of the halfway line as they win it back there, Spain. Now they play it into the edge of the centre circle. Coming forward again here as Spain just keeping the possession. Northern Ireland regain their formation. Spain now play it out wide on this near side. Just cutting it back there, though, as Northern Ireland come to press the ball, and Spain play it all the way back towards the edge of the centre circle. Now ball switched out to that far side as, again, Northern Ireland come to challenge for it, and Spain just play it backwards to come forwards. And Dave saying, JW, I'm good, thanks, bro. I think I read that. Thank you, Dave. Jack saying, hi, Jamie. Hope you're well. Awesome. Thank you, Jack. Top man. Now Spain working the ball down this near side as they come racing towards the byline. Northern Ireland sticking with them there as they just cut it back there, Spain. Now playing it back into the middle of the park as Northern Ireland press the ball but unable to win it as now Spain work it out wide to that far side. But a little bit more urgency shown by Northern Ireland here to press the ball in this second half as Spain again play it out wide on this near side. Now a long crossfield ball out to the opposite side of the field as they try to stretch the Northern Ireland formation. It's cut back inside. It's now a long ball into the box, but it's, well, as it's chipped into the box there, nobody running onto it, and it's gone behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. Thank you, Jack. Jamie saying, good to hear, lads. Good to hear, lads. You're good. Awesome. Well said, Jamie. Top man. And Jamie saying, hey up, Jack. I'm all right. Thank you. Yourself. Awesome. You guys, absolutely class, as always. So Spain just making a substitution there. Laporta coming on. And Morata coming off. Yes, get him off. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not a big fan of Morata. I think he's, I do think he's a bit of a cheat. He just can't handle the physicality of the game. There's no question that he's a talented player, but I don't like players that dish out the physicality, but then don't like it when it's coming back at them. And Morata is very much like that. It's just my honest opinion. I'm sure there's players out there that you guys don't like so much, but for me, Morata is definitely a player I'm not keen on. He's just a crybaby as far as I'm concerned. But that's because I'm old school, guys. I like players that are hardworking, tough players like Roy Keane, James Milner, these kind of players that can give out the physical side of the game, but also deal with it as well. They can handle it. They're not whinging and whining to the referee at every opportunity. Unfortunately, Morata does that a lot. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Spain just cut it back inside. Ball played forward out wide to this near side as Northern Ireland come to press the ball. Now it's cut back to the halfway line as Spain just keeping the possession at the moment, but not doing an awful lot with it other than trying to stretch the Northern Ireland formation. Now a long crossfield ball out wide to that far side as the ball played towards the edge of the box. It's deflected and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Jamie saying, "Hey up, Jack. I'm all right, thanks. Yourself." I read that. Thank you, Jamie. Jack saying, "I'm good, thanks. Good to hear. Thank you, Jack. Good to hear, mate." Jamie saying, "Good to hear, Jack." Absolutely well said, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, "How's everyone's day been?" Not too bad, mate. Just been busy working, Jamie, trying to get as much work done as I can before the Euro starts. Because as I was saying before, hoping to cover as many of the games as possible for the Euros to keep you guys informed while you might be busy at work. So at least you can, if you can't watch it, hopefully you can tune in to us to Fanden on YouTube and keep up to date with what's going on in the games. But to achieve that, it means I'm going to have to take a pretty big chunk of time off work to do that. But that's why I'm trying to work as much as possible as at the moment to give myself that breathing space for the Euros. Thank you for that, though, Jamie. Top man. Jack is saying, only problem is I won't be on here on Saturdays because I support Worthington home and away, and they play Saturdays. So you know. Well, obviously, I'm not sure if that's. I'm presuming that might be referring to the prediction league. I presume, but that shouldn't be a problem, Jack, because if I do that, well, I'm not getting into the details of it now, but there is a plan for the prediction league. That's why I want to test it during the Euros, and if it's a success, I have a plan for how it's going to go in the season. It won't. And basically, without going into all the details, the chances are the prediction league will not be done on a Saturday because there is that many games. So the prediction league will more than likely be for the weekdays, not for weekends. Simply because of how many games there is and how many games. If you obviously you guys know that during the week it's easier because there's normally one game a night. At weekends, it's a lot more difficult because there's so many different clubs playing so many different games. Um, but as I say, we'll get to the details of that. But that shouldn't be a problem if you're involved. If you're referring to the prediction league, that shouldn't be a problem, mate. Like I said, I don't want to get into the details of it now because that's the whole point of testing it in the Euros. But if it's a success in the Euros, as soon as we get the Euros out of the way, then you guys that want to be part of the predictions league, then I will explain how it's going to work in a regular season. Because I've already got a rough plan for it. But obviously, that's why we need to test it to help me iron out the wrinkles with it. But like I said, guys, it probably won't involve Saturdays just simply because there's that many games on a Saturday. So Prediction League will probably more than likely run from Monday to Friday, possibly Sundays. I'm not sure about Sundays yet. I haven't decided that, but that, like I say, that depends on how the test goes. But it shouldn't be a problem for Saturdays. I think Saturdays will be skipped for the Prediction League simply because there's just too much football going on a Saturday, mate. So it'd be too hard for me when I do three games. Sometimes I do three games on a Saturday. Sometimes it's one game. Sometimes it's two games. Sometimes it's three games. And sometimes it's even four games. So it'll be quite difficult to do prediction league on a Saturday with so many games going on. So the Saturday will probably be a day of rest for the prediction league. That's the way that's the initial plan anyway. But like I say, it's going to be working out the finer details and tweaking it as we go. But that shouldn't be a problem, Jack. Shouldn't be a problem, mate, if that's what you're referring to. But thank you for informing me. And even if it is played on a Saturday, you'd have to have your predictions in the day before Saturday anyway. So that's, like I say, I don't want to get into all the details of that yet. Let's work on the test run of it first, mate. David's saying, Jamie, working this weekend, so I don't have to next weekend. Awesome. Great minds think alike, Dave. Great minds think alike. Top stuff. Exactly. That's the plan I'm looking at. Look at that. Look at the. I've just realised Dave's thumbnail. Dave's logo. That's class, Dave. Loving it, mate. Loving it. Awesome. That's absolutely class, Dave. England and Scotland flag there being flown by Dave in his emblem. Awesome. I love that, mate. I'm trying to work out what Jamie's is. I think Jamie's is an England one, but it has got a slight look of Northern Ireland on it, but I can't make it out. It's so small on my screen. Oh, Spain! I've just scored a fifth goal here. Yeah, they've scored number 5. Sorry, I was looking at your badges there, guys, so I missed that. Where's the ball? Let's just have a see the replay. My apologies there, guys. Just took my eye off the screen for a split second, and just was a typical goal goes in. Yeah, ball was on that far side. Northern Ireland trying to clear their lines, but Spain challenged for it. They won it back, played it into the box, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, and then it ended up being an easy tap in for Spain at the far post. So 59 minutes gone. Spain 5, Northern Ireland 1. Looks like this game's done and dusted already, doesn't it, guys? Jamie saying, I got Megan a car today. She likes a little kid. She's like a little kid again. Awesome. What car did you get her, Jamie? What car did you get her, mate? And Jamie's saying, Dave, for the Euros, mate. Love it. Absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. Dave saying, nice one, Jamie. Means more football for you as you won't have to drive Megan to work. Absolutely, yep. Well said, Dave. I think the main thing is that Jamie will have peace of mind now that she can travel about safely in her own car without using public transport. So, yeah. Now, Spain with the ball played out wide on this near side as they come forward. Northern Ireland coming to challenge for it, but Spain just cut it back there as now they play it back in towards the edge of the centre circle. Northern Ireland come to press the ball, but Spain just keeping it. As now they play it out wide on that far side before cutting it back again. Now switching the player out to this near side as they come forward again. Northern Ireland coming to press the ball, but it's played back into the centre. And Spain now switch the play out to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Northern Ireland trying to challenge. They've won it. Well, they almost won it back there before the ball deflected straight into a Spanish player's path, and Spain just play it back to the halfway line. Now the ball chipped out wide again on this near side as Northern Ireland come to challenge for it, but Spain just managing to retain it as now they play it back into the centre before knocking it out wide to that far side on the edge of the box there. But Northern Ireland challenge for it. They win it back momentarily, but eventually Spain with the loose ball gift possession back to Northern Ireland. As now Northern Ireland on the charge, racing forward, but the goalkeeper coming out to intercept it. He's gifted it back to Northern Ireland, though, as Bradley now working the ball down this near side as they play it towards the edge of the box. and eventually knock it back up the field. Now the ball played back towards the edge of the box as they play a 1-2 here, trying to get in behind. As eventually it's knocked behind, and that will be a goal kick to Spain. So, yeah, well said, Dave. Jamie saying, Dave, it is, mate. It's only a cheap little car for may not do 100. Doesn't matter, Jamie, does it, mate? It's only going to be a little round town car, I'm presuming, mate. I'm presuming if you guys do any distance, you'll be doing the driving, mate. So, yeah, at least it keeps her safe. That's the main thing, Jamie. It keeps her safe and well. You don't have to worry about her using public transport anymore, mate. That's the main thing. And as Dave pointed out, hopefully it means you get to enjoy a bit more football as well. And get your man cave finished now as well, because you won't have to keep running out to go and pick her up, will you? So, yeah. Cool, Jamie. Respect to you, mate. Looking after your lovely lady. I respect that, mate. Dave, laughing at that. Thank you, Dave. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show, Ryan. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Ryan saying, hey up, Gaz and chat. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the summer break. Only a week away now from the Euros. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that. I know you prefer the club football, but some football is better than no football. So Northern Ireland player Price has just been booked by the referee. So thank you for that, Ryan. Jack saying, hi, Ryan. Hi, Mr. Barnsley. Awesome. Thank you, Jack. Top man. And Jack saying 5-1. Whoa. Shot there from Spain as it's gone over the top of the crossbar and out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Northern Ireland. Thank you, Jack. Jamie saying, hi, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Mr. Barnsley saying, Barnsley hoping to follow Connor. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. We've got another water break here. Yep, we've got another water break. Ryan is saying, Barnsley hoping to follow Connor Hurrihan with one more signing before pre-season starts. Awesome. How many signings have they made, Ryan? How many signings have been made? Well, more to the point, how many players come in and how many players have gone out? I'm sure you probably know that, mate, as you are very knowledgeable about Barnsley. David's saying, hello, Ryan, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Jack saying, this Spain team could destroy England if we play like yesterday. I know, Jack. Well, hopefully that disappointing result yesterday, hopefully that gives the a bit of a kick up the backside for the England players to wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak. But luckily, we won't be facing Spain until the knockout stages if England progress that far. So fingers crossed by then we're playing much better. But you're right, at the moment, Jamie is saying it's... Sorry, guys. It says I'm English and I'm proud I don't kneel for no one. It says I'm English and I'm proud I don't kneel for no one. Your picture. Right. Okay, Jamie. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Now the ball played out wide as we're back underway after the water break. Headed back in the direction it came from as Spain again regained the possession. Now coming forward. Say, play it down the middle. Northern Ireland trying to challenge. And again, Spain go down from the challenge. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for letting me know, mate. Mr. Barnes is saying, I love England and Ireland. My granddad was from. Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. disappointing result tonight for Northern Ireland. But maybe they need a little bit of a hard treatment of Spain to help them get focused for their preparations for the World Cup. I think Northern Ireland could do better, I really do, but I think they need a more, what's the word I'm looking for? A more gritty manager, if that's the right terminology. But I think gritty managers are becoming few and far between. I reckon, Mourinho, I know it's a weird one to say, but I reckon Mourinho would be good managing Northern Ireland or Ireland because he'd used what they've got to their strengths and help them learn to use their strengths rather than allow their strengths to be their weakness, if you get what I mean. I know it's a weird one to say, and it's very unlikely to happen, but uh, with credit, with all respect to Mourinho, that's one thing he's good at, innit? He's good at getting players to work hard. And I think teams like Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland, that's what they've got to do. They haven't got, they're not lucky enough to have a team full of rich talent. So what they've got to work on is using what they have got to their advantage. And one thing that they can use to their advantage is outworking the opposition. Just work hard on the ball and off the ball. If you do that, you're always in with a chance. And Mourinho is very good at that, I think. But thank you for that, Ryan. Jamie's saying it's only Peugeot 306. Oh, it had to be French, didn't it, Jamie? It had to be French. Oh, Jamie. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. I'm just gutted we don't have no car industry here in the UK anymore. At least you didn't buy that new crappy German Mini. Now Spain with the ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Northern Ireland as the ball blasted away up the field. Spain trying to challenge for it, but Northern Ireland knock it out wide to this near side before it rolls out for a throw into Spain just inside their own half. But yeah, that should do the job, Jamie. Peugeot 306, they're not bad. Not bad little car, that. Its only downfall is that it's French. So make sure your lady's not coming home going, ooh la la. Ryan is saying 3 gone, left back and midfield and strikers. Only 3. Wow, that's quite surprising, Ryan. Only 3. Any potential coming through the youth academy? I'm quite surprised that it's only 3. But then again, you guys reaching the playoffs 2 seasons in a row. I suppose you only need to tweak the team. You don't need to make drastic changes. I suppose that's sensible, really. Not making dramatic changes to alter the team formation and the way you guys have been playing because it's been working. So just need some tweaks and hopefully the players you brought in help do that. Jack saying my great grandparents were both from Ireland. Ah, right, cool, Jack. So a bit of an Irish heritage with you, Jack. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Spain just making substitution here. Ball knocked out on that far side as Northern Ireland regain the possession. They just play it back to the goalkeeper here. So now it's chipped out wide to this near side. Spain come to challenge for it, but the ball bouncing around loose there as Northern Ireland eventually win it. Now they play it forward. They're going to get the offside there. I'll be surprised. Why is the flag not going up? Northern Ireland racing into the box. Ball played on as they get the shot off and the goalkeeper makes the save at the far post. Northern Ireland still with the possession here. Still no flag has gone up, so I'm presuming that what just looked offside to me, but no offside flag has gone up, and eventually Northern Ireland wasting that possession as they blasted it behind, and that will be a goal kick to Spain. Jamie saying, Ryan, who you think going to win the Euros? Please don't say Barnsley. Sean is saying, good night, Gaz, Jamie, Dave, and all fandaners. Okay, thank you, Sean. Good night to you as well, mate. Stay safe and well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for dropping in, Sean. Always a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Stay safe and well. Hopefully, you have a good week going forward, mate. And as I say, look after yourself. Stay safe and well. And thank you very much for dropping in. Always a pleasure. Top man, Sean. Take care, mate. What a guy. Thank you, Sean. Take care, mate. Mr. Barnsley saying, too right. Is Barnsley winning the Euros? England till I die. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Jamie saying, night, Sean, mate. Take care, pal. Awesome. Jamie, you are an absolute star, mate. Top man. Spain getting a free kick there. Don't like the physicality of the Spanish. This is why I've got no time for the Spanish, because they just don't like the physicality. It's different when they're dishing it out, but when they're getting it, they just don't like it. They've got a free kick here in the centre circle. Now the ball played out wide on that far side. Rosie is saying, I've been listening since the start, Gaz. I was ordering a Chinese and it won't let me put in the discount codes. So I'm putting something on to eat in the house. An hour of faffing about with codes. Well, thank you, Rosie. Thank you very much for the support. You are an absolute star, mate, and really appreciate it. Sorry to hear you've been wasting your time with the codes, mate. Yeah, that's really strange, isn't it? What's the point in offering discount codes if it's not going to let you put it in? So I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie, but thank you very much for the fantastic support. Really appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully, you managed to get something sorted quickly for your evening meal, mate. But thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I'm gutted for you there, right? Wasting time. That's what they don't think of, do they? Maybe that's a little bit why they put the, I would say, well, maybe a bit of a theory, but that doesn't surprise me that it's not letting you put the codes in on a Saturday night, Rosie. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. But thank you for the support, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Thank you. Sean is saying, cheers, Jamie. You too, bro. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. What a guy. As always, top class from Sean. Rosie saying, smash the like and subscribe. Thank you, Rosie. Yes, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. And also consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Thank you, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Thank you. Rosie also saying, that sounds lovely, Nancy. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Sorry, Rosie. I'm not sure what that's referring to, mate. Can't see it. And Nancy. Oh, I think that might have been referring to the previous comment in the first half. My bad. Thank you, Rosie. Jamie saying she's saying ooh la la in the bedroom. Awesome. Well, glad she's a happy chappy. And as I say, Jamie, massive respect for looking after your lady. Now Spain with the ball played into the box as they blazed it over the top of the crossbar, and it's gone out of play. Enjoy, Megan. Hope you enjoy, mate. Hope the little car looks after you. La la. Creme de la month, as Del Boy would say. Rosie's saying, hope the chat. Hope the chat. Well. Thank you, Rosie. Appreciated, mate. Same to you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Ryan is saying, don't forget some on loan too. Right. Okay. Fair enough, Ryan. Yeah. Didn't think of that. Although I thought you would have included that in the count. But thank you for that, Ryan. Jack is saying, Worthing are in trouble. Laugh out loud. York City keep taking our all our players. I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. It does happen sometimes, mate. It does happen. It's a bit of a cutthroat business sometimes, isn't it, with players moving clubs. So, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. But hopefully, sometimes I think it's better to say if they don't want to be here, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Hopefully, they get the comeuppance. Regret the move. We see it so many times with players thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, and so many times it doesn't always work out like that. So hopefully, Jack, you might make them eat some humble pie during the season. Rosie is saying, you think highly of yourself, Jamie. Laugh out loud. I'm not following you there, Rosie. I think you might have misunderstood his comment. He's talking about his wife. He's just bought her a new car. If you'd have been listening in, you would have realised that's what he's talking about, mate. He's talking about the fact that he's just bought his lovely lady a new car, and it's French, so that's what he was referring to. So I'm not sure what you mean in there, Rosie. Jamie is saying Rosie laughing. Cool. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, fair enough. We're going to take that as a bit of friendly banter, guys. Thank you. Ryan is saying Barnsley looking at Sunderland midfielder and Newcastle too. Well, plenty of time for some new signings still to come in. Rosie is saying, Sean, take care, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. And Rosie saying, Mon the Spanish. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as Spain raced towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. It's intercepted by Northern Ireland as they knock it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as it's won back by Spain. Now Spain coming forward again here as Northern Ireland come to press the ball. Now it's knocked out wide to that far side as Northern Ireland come to challenge for it, but Spain managing to keep it there before playing it back into the centre circle. Rosie saying supposed to be £12 off order over £20 for your first order. Says I've ordered before I haven't. Well, Rosie, it might just be a scam, you know. It might just be a scam. Wouldn't put it past these food eating companies. Sorry to hear that, mate. Nancy's saying, would have thought yous would be supporting the Ulster boys. Well, let's be honest, Nancy. There's not just Ulster in Northern Ireland, is it? So you know what I mean? It's the national team of Northern Ireland, so it represents all people in Northern Ireland, not just Ulster. And to be fair, no offense, mate, but here at Fanden, we don't really give a shit about politics. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the love of football and the UK community of football and bringing fans together in a positive way, no matter what their political beliefs are. As long as they don't bring their political beliefs here to Fanden, then we respect everybody's individual right to whatever political organization belief they want. That's called freedom, and that's So with all respect, mate, you cannot just class Northern Ireland as the Ulster Boys. There is two or three different cultures in Northern Ireland, not all just Ulster. So try not to think of it in a political way or a religious way, Nancy, because that just causes conflict, mate. And that's not what we're about here at Fanden. And I mean that with the greatest respect, Nancy. Rosie is saying, absolutely not. Freedom for Scotland, freedom for me. Rosie's saying, I'm not a typical Cheers fan, Nancy. Laugh out loud. It don't matter what Cheers fan you are, Rosie. You have the respect to believe what you like, mate. I'm sorry to say it, guys, but in Scotland, there's too much politics and religion involved in football. And if you live in the rest of the UK, especially England, we're just baffled how you can bring so much religion and politics into football. Surely football should be an escape from that. Um, and it's only a matter of time, I think, before the Scottish football authorities clamp down on that kind of stuff anyway, because it's not getting Scottish football seen in a positive light by the rest of the football community. The fact that there's so much politics and religion embroidered in Scottish football, it just seems mad to me. Absolutely mad. Live and let live. That's my attitude. If somebody else wants to lower themselves to having political beliefs or religious beliefs and frown upon you or discriminate against you just because you have a different perspective, then that's them that's being sad. That's their sad, empty life because they can't see past their own narrative. We're not like that here at Fanden. We respect everybody's right to believe what they want. And if you can't respect somebody else's right to believe what they want, then you can't command respect for people to show respect to what you believe or what your religious persuasion is or what your political persuasion is. We're not about that here at Fanden, guys. Politics and religion don't come into it here at Fanden. We're about bringing positive vibes and positive football fans together. That's what we're all about. So please keep the religious and political aspects out of it. Would be appreciated. And as I previously said, I mean that with the greatest respect. Rosie saying here, don't. I'm not getting into it anymore. I've said my bit. Mr. Barnes is saying, Jack, who you following, mate? He's a Man United fan and a Worthington fan. 86, oh, sorry, just coming up to 87 minutes gone, guys. Ball played out wide on that far side as Northern Ireland now with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Spain coming to press the ball here as Northern Ireland just keep it on that far side. Can they get one last opportunity, Northern Ireland, to try and pull a consolation goal back? Not looking good at the moment as they play the ball back to the goalkeeper. Enjoying a little bit more possession here, Northern Ireland, but I think that's just because Spain have took their foot off the off the gas, so to speak. Ball played forward there, but it's straight into the Spanish goalkeeper's arms, as now it's played out wide to this near side. Rosie is saying the grass is blue on the other side. Okay, fair enough. Rosie saying, Man United, Ryan. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie saying, You well, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. And thank you very much, Rosie. This game definitely done and dusted now, guys. 5-1 down, Northern Ireland. 88 minutes gone. 2 minutes remaining, plus whatever added time is on to be added on. Spain just knocking the ball about on the halfway line. As Northern Ireland try to press to win the ball back, but Spain not in no danger now with that commanding lead. They play the ball down this near side, but it's gone out of play. Northern Ireland fans entertaining themselves in the away end. Jack saying, I follow Worthington, laugh out loud. Our manager left for York. Now he's signing all our players. Ollie Pearce scored 42 goals for us last season at York now. Gutted. Well, did you get a good price for him, Jack? I hope the club demanded a good price for him, or had his contract run out? I hope you guys did get something for him. I'm sorry to hear that, Jack, but unfortunately, that's how crazy football can be, isn't it, mate? Ryan is saying, I'm good, thank you, Rosie. Good to hear, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Jamie is saying, I only get her the car because she can't drive my van. It's too big for her. Yeah, fair enough, Jamie. Absolutely, mate. And not just that, like I said to you before, at least now you know you've got peace of mind. She's not using public transport. Nancy saying, "Oh, your mum is very wise." Haha. Now, no, too late to convert. I think she's trying to convert you to a Celtic fan there. Okay, Nancy. Rosie's saying he said his missus says ooh la la in the bedroom. So I was joking and said, you think highly of yourself. Okay, fair enough, Rosie. My bad. But I was just explaining in case you misunderstood the conversation. But he was referring to the car. And that was the point I was trying to make. So my apologies for misunderstanding your comment, Rosie. My bad. Ball played long down the field, and Spain have headed it out on this near side for a throw in. But thank you for taking the time to explain. Appreciated, Rosie. And Rosie saying far too late. Okay. Jamie, sorry, Rosie's saying, Jamie, hope that's no a euphemism. Laugh out loud. And Rosie's saying, how's your week been, Nancy? I'm getting the impression you guys know each other before you came and got involved in the channel. Nancy saying, hey, good, thank you, Rosie. Very busy. How's your week been? Good to hear, Nancy. Good to hear you've had a good week, mate. And Rosie saying, same lovely, selling left, right, and centre. This week, it's Lucky and Yak Dungarees been baking as well. Weather is atrocious today. I heard that. You know, my nephew was up in Scotland, near St Mirren, in the middle of the week, and he told me when I spoke to him the other day, he said the weather was really miserable up in Scotland. So, but you guys are used to that up there, aren't you? It's just shame you guys don't get more sunshine. But yeah, same lovely selling left, right, and centre. What is it you sell, Rosie, if you don't mind me asking, mate? Jamie is saying, well said, Gaz, mate. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that, mate. Like I say, I don't look for no issues with nobody, guys, but I will make every effort to keep the channel positive. And sometimes I may misunderstand your comments. That's not intentional, but you got to bear in mind, guys, that occasionally, sometimes people can just be haters and try and be difficult with the comments, make it difficult for me to understand what they're saying. So if I presume that anybody's leaning towards being hateful or anything, I'll jump on it. I'll react to it quickly because I'm not about that, guys. I've got better things to do. Life is too short. If you've got hate towards other people, then that's your problem. But life is too short. So I try my best to be positive. But thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. And my apologies, guys, if you think I'm misunderstanding your comments. Sometimes that's not my intention. I'm very honest about it. Sometimes I will misunderstand your comments. It's not done intentionally. It's simply by me having my guard up. Believe me, guys, I've been doing this a wee while now, and I've been on social media for over 5 years. So I come across a lot of tricky people that can be difficult. So maybe sometimes it makes me have my guard up to avoid it. So I want to keep the channel as positive for you guys to enjoy. I do it to keep you guys part of, keep the chat positive for you guys to enjoy being a part of. It's nothing nasty intended. Like I said, just make every effort to keep the chat positive. So if I sometimes misunderstand your comment, it is not intentional. It's just me being on my guard, anticipating something that could lead to disagreements. So apologies if that comes across the wrong way, guys, sometimes. But thank you, Jamie. Nancy is saying, oh, good to hear. Whether no good. Thank you, Nancy. I know. Yeah, as I said, I just heard that the weather of my nephew been up there. He's been up near St Mirren. St Mirren, I think he said he was. He went up there working in the middle of the week, and he said the weather was miserable. Nancy saying, sorry, guys, was just trying to have some banter. Keep forgetting I dislike Rangers fans and what they believe for, but I treat individuals with respect as long as they are decent. Well, thank you for that, Nancy. That I respect your honesty, mate. I respect your honesty, but in fairness, you don't need to worry about it because, as you know, obviously been involved in the channel now for a couple of weeks, Nancy. So as I'm sure you picked up, if anybody comes on giving you guys hate, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. Stevie's always moderating in the background, making sure that we avoid anybody coming in being difficult to keep the chat positive and enjoyable for you guys. So yeah, but massive respect to you, Nancy. Thank you. No apology needed. As I say, I maybe misunderstood your comment. I think I did, in fairness. But in fairness to me, it's only because you've only been part of the channel for a few weeks. So obviously, I'm still getting to know you guys. But as I get to know you, Nancy, and hopefully also Rosie as well, as I hopefully get to know you guys, and we'll start to learn you guys' idea of banter, and then I won't misunderstand it. So thank you, Nancy. I appreciate your honesty, and thank you for taking the time to explain. Top stuff, mate. Jack is saying, I think it's amazing. Jesselu, who's Jesselu? Joselu story. He's now a Champions League winner and plays for Spain. Used to be at Stoke. Right. Sorry, you threw me off. I think it's spelled. Is it spelled right different? Thank you, Jack. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is an interesting story. Although I've not been following it, I did hear a little bit about it a few months back, I think it was, but I don't know an awful lot about him in respect of how it how his career's gone, but I did hear somebody else mention it. I think it's the same player anyway. I might be getting confused, but I don't focus on individual players, Jack. As you will learn in the future of fandom, I'm more interested in what's going on in football to preserve the future of football, because I think when you're younger, in fairness to you guys and being honest, I think when you're younger, you become very fixated on players and individual players and their names and knowing who they are. When you get older, I think you become more fixated on football in general. When you get older, you just become less interested in individual players, I think. But thank you for that, Jack. Jack also saying, take care, all. Nice to chat. You going okay then? Thank you, Jack. Thank you for being with us, mate. Take care. Look after yourself. Thank you for your conversation and company. Been a pleasure having you involved tonight, mate. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well. And best wishes to you and your family, Jack. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Take care, Jack. Stay safe, mate. Rosie saying, no gas, mate. Just Glaswegians. Okay, Rosie, like I said, I hold my hands up, guys. If I misunderstood your comments, my bad, my apologies. That's not my intention, but I hope you guys can understand. I'm just trying to do my best to keep the chat positive for you guys to enjoy being involved in. It's as simple as that. I don't need to give you guys any more long speeches. It's that simple. So my apologies, Rosie, if I misunderstand some of your comments. As I just said, to Nancy, as I get to know you guys a bit more in the future, hopefully I'll start to understand your humorous, what do you call it? I'm forgetting the right words for it. Your humor, basically, how you guys like to have a laugh and a joke. So thank you for that, Rosie. Right, so full time has gone, guys. Let's have a quick look at the full time match stats before we wrap up the show. And don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have been good enough to do so already. Really appreciated. So here we go. Let's have a look at the numbers. So here's how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots 19 for Spain, 7 for Northern Ireland. Shots on target 8 for Spain, 3 for Northern Ireland. Possession. Lost my earphone. Possession, 79% for Spain, 21% for Northern Ireland. Passes, 678 for Spain, 181 for Northern Ireland. Pass accuracy, 81% for Northern Ireland. Sorry, 81% for Spain, 67% for Northern Ireland. Fouls, 9 against Spain, 8 against Northern Ireland. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. No red cards, no offsides, and corners 5 for Spain, none for Northern Ireland. I can't see where my earphone's gone. I hope I don't stand on that when I get up. Just be my luck if I do. So, yeah, there we go, guys. Let's get rid of that and put the radar back on. There we go. And change the screen. There we go. Sorted. So drop your final comments in, guys. So I'm going to wrap up the show in a moment. Go and grab some food. But thank you to all you guys that have been involved tonight. Appreciate your conversation and company and the support you guys show are amazing. Rosie saying, Jack, take care, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. You guys, amazing. Callum Coyle saying, it's coming home to, I think that's going to be Scotland, is it? Scotland. I think that's meant to be Scotland. Well, thank you for that, Callum. Welcome to the show. Thank you for dropping in, mate. I'll be pleased either way if England or Scotland win it, mate. I would be buzzing for either nation. Obviously, I am English, but I love Scotland as a nation. I think we're stronger together than we are apart. Yes, I agree that Scotland needs a certain amount of independence because you guys have got your own identity, but that's nothing to do with England. That's to do with politics and the interference from London, in my opinion. But that's not something we're going to get into right now. But thank you for that, Callum. As I say, whether Scotland or England do well in the Euros or both, that's what I'll be hoping for. Fingers crossed. I hope both nations do themselves proud. Thank you, Callum, and welcome to the show. Jamie is saying, I think Nancy and Rosie know each other before joining the channel. Yeah, I think that's becoming obvious, Jamie. Definitely, mate. Thank you. Rosie's saying, I sell handmade origami and anything and everything, normally clothes. Right, cool. Rosie. Well, you probably get on well with my missus because she makes flowers. But she only does it as a hobby. Rosie is saying, no, Jamie, mate, we're just from the same city. I'm not sure about that, Rosie. You guys seemed very familiar with each other from day one when you came and got involved. So I'm not sure I believe that, with all respect. I think you guys do know each other or at least knew each other before you came and got involved on the channel. But thank you for replying, Rosie. Callum is saying, when's next show? Well, obviously, I've got tomorrow. I'm fixing. I've got some mechanical work to do tomorrow, but the next show will be. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm going to be definitely doing a show before the Euros to talk about the predictions league. So I'm just not sure which show, but I will be very active throughout the Euros, Callum. We'll be doing a lot of the games in the Euros, so I'm sure you'll see us plenty from next week. But obviously, with this week being the last week before the Euros starts, I've got a lot of work to do to try and put in a lot of hours and my normal job to make myself free up time for availability for next week and the week after with the Euro intensity. But we will be on at some point this week coming in the next couple of days to discuss the predictions league. Nancy is saying we actually don't know each other, just Glaswegians banter. Well, okay, fancy, fair enough, Nancy and Rosie, fair enough. But no offense, guys, it does seem a little bit hard to believe because you guys seemed very familiar with each other from the second you came and got involved in the channel. But fair enough. If that is the case, I stand corrected. Thank you, Nancy and Rosie. Nancy saying, didn't mean to. No offense, Rosie. Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie saying, all right, sorry, Rosie and Nancy. Thank you, Jamie. And Rosie saying, all love. Thank you, Rosie. Top stuff, guys. Callum saying, come on, you boys in green. Nancy. Well, yeah, hopefully you guys give a good account of yourself this year in Europe. I'll be certainly looking out for Celtic to do well in Europe. Obviously, a tough ask in the Champions League, but you guys just need to make Celtic Park count. That's the way you guys can be really strong and cause some upsets in the Champions League. And I hope you guys manage to do that. I'm just not sure I'm not sure Brendan Rodgers is the right man to get you guys to show your best, though, in Europe. That's my only concern. But as we know, you guys can do well in Europe because you've done it before under Neil Lennon. You certainly showed Barcelona a bit of humble pie when they came to Celtic Park. It's quite a few years back now, that, isn't it? But certainly a memorable result for Celtic and the Celtic fans. Rosie is saying, none taken, Nancy. Thank you, Rosie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. And Nancy saying, HH Callum. Thank you, Nancy. Rosie saying, laugh out loud, Callum. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie saying, no need to be sorry, Jamie, mate. Thank you, Rosie. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. And Rosie saying, made a butter chicken curry. Made a butter chicken. Am I reading that right? Butter chicken curry. I've never heard of a butter chicken curry before. What? How does that work, Rosie? Or is it as the spell correct? Is the spell thing on your phone or something adjusted what you meant to say there? Please tell me more. You've grabbed my curiosity, Rosie. I've never heard of a butter chicken curry before. That's a new one on me. But like I say, I'm not sure if the spell correct on your phone or your tablet has altered the word, because that sometimes happens where you put one word and it interprets it as something completely different. But yeah, you'll have to let me know, Rosie, if you could, mate. I'm curious. Rosie's saying Joe's story is amazing. Thank you, Rosie. Well, I'll have to research it a bit more. Like I say, I have briefly heard a little bit about it, but I don't know all the details, so I'll have to do a bit of research on that. But thank you, Rosie. Rosie also saying a cancer survivor. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, I'll have to, like I say, when I get 5 minutes, I'll have to research that. Thank you for making me aware of that, Rosie. Jamie is saying, Gaz, I've been trying to look your PayPal link. I can't find it, pal. Well, I mentioned it to Stevie the other day, and he says it's still there, mate. So I'll double check it for the next show, mate. I'll definitely double check it, but it should be there. It should be there. But thank you, Jamie. I'm going to be hopefully doing a live show soon, but that will be for subscribers only, because it's going to be talking about the Predictions League, and informing you guys how we're going to approach it. But yeah, thank you, Jamie. I will look for it, mate. I'll double check. I did mention it to Stevie the other day. Well, obviously, we've both been busy, really busy working, because obviously Stevie working, I'm working. We're trying to bang in the hours right now so that we can give ourselves a bit of breathing space to cover the Euros. So just bear with us, Jamie. In fact, when I come off, I'll try and double check that it's there. But I'm sure Stevie told me the other day that it was still there, so I'll have to check that, mate. But if it's not, my apologies, Jamie. I will certainly double check that later. Thank you for making me aware of it, mate. Rosie's saying, cheers for the watch along, guys. Everyone take care. Thank you, Rosie. And thank you for the positive vibes, mate. I appreciate it, and appreciate your conversation and company. Been a pleasure having you involved, mate. And thank you for your kind words. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Rosie. Hope you enjoy your curry. Take care. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. And thank you for coming, getting involved. Stay safe and enjoy your week ahead, mate. Take care. Thank you, Rosie. Stevie's saying, "Hi, Jamie. Hope you're well. If you click, if you click put of chat, Stevie, what that means? Put of chat is what? If you click out, I think that's meant to be out, Jamie. If you click put of chat, so if you click put of chat, which means out." That just looks funny. That. Sorry, I've got a weird humour, guys. I find that quite funny. Click put of chat. Stevie's meaning if you click out of chat, and under the title it will say more. Click that, and it's in the description. Thank you, Stevie. You are a star, mate. Top man. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, thank you, mate. And just to let you guys know, if you do donate through the PayPal rather than the chat, we will still give you a mention on the next show, and a big thank you, as all donations are a big help at the moment to help us with the cost of equipment, because we still need plenty of upgrades or additions to the equipment that we use. But as I say, guys, just because it can't be seen on YouTube doesn't mean we will not give you a mention. In fact, if you guys donate through the PayPal link, you are more likely to get a better mention from me, at least, because we get a lot more of the donation that you guys want to donate. If you pay it through YouTube, we get a lesser cut, because obviously YouTube and whatever. If you play through Apple, they take a cut. YouTube take a cut. So obviously that's why if you donate through PayPal, it means that we get a little bit more of the donation that you make, which is a big help. As I say, as we continue to build the Fandom project. But thank you for that, Stevie. Appreciate you explaining, mate. Jamie saying, "Hey up, Stevie, mate. I'm good, thanks. Yourself?" And I have a look. I'll have a look at the minute. Thank you. Thanks, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. You are an absolute star, mate. Top man. Stevie's saying, "Good to hear, mate. Yeah, I'm good, thank you." Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And Rosie saying, "Stevie, I hope you're well." Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. You guys are amazing. Top class, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie. Thank you, Rosie. Jamie is saying, "Great to hear, Stevie, buddy." Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Stevie's saying, "I'm very good. Thanks, Rosie. Hope you are too." Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And Rosie saying, "I am, mate. Thank you." You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Absolutely class. Jamie saying, "Great live, Gaz." Sorry, Gaz. Great live again, Gaz. Mate, nice to catch up, everyone. I'll be in the chat next time. Night, everyone. Much love. Thank you, Jamie. Big appreciation for that. Thank you, Jamie. Best wishes to you and Megan, mate. Thank you for coming, getting involved. As always, it's a pleasure having your conversation and company. Look out for the stream that will be coming up, guys, in the next couple of days to talk about the predictions league. But thank you for that, Jamie. Hope you have a top rest of the weekend, mate. Stay safe and well. Hope Megan enjoys our new car. And best wishes to you guys. Stay safe and well, mate. And hope you have a top week ahead. And looking forward to the Euros. Thank you, Jamie. You are an absolute gentleman, mate. Take care. All the best. Stay safe. So I think it's time. That's it for me for now, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here and go and grab some food. But big thank you to all you guys that are regular fan donors that have come and got involved tonight. Really appreciate the amazing support from you guys. Thank you for making the effort, as always, to you guys that all make the effort to keep the positive chat going in the fandom community. Really appreciated. We're hoping to build and working to build a top-class football family here at Fandom where all you guys can come and get involved, escape some of the hatred and some of the nonsense in the rest of the football world. There's plenty of other channels for that, but here at Fandom, we want to create a positive environment for you guys to come, whether you've had a bad day, a good day. Sometimes you just need somewhere to come where it's a bit like Cheers back in my day when the Cheers program, the place where you're always known. How does it go? Where everybody knows your name and you're always welcome. That is what we want to create here at Fandom. And with top class fans like you guys, hopefully we will continue to grow the Fandom community and create an amazing channel that top fans like you guys will love and feel welcome and a part of what we do. So, that's it for me for tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well out there, guys. Been a pleasure, as always. Look after yourself. Stay safe, and I'll see you again soon.